Hello and welcome to Bakersfield, Vermont. I recently purchased this land after many years spent in the city chasing wealth and power, and I caught it big time.
The point is, I'm rich, rich, rich!
But after making tens of millions of dollars, I didn't feel satisfied. And the world is getting weird. Very weird. So I decided to buy this land in Vermont and build myself an oasis, if you will. A place away from the rat race of the city. There isn't much here now, just a house, a shed, and a silo. But I have a dream of turning this land into a self-sufficient farm. I don't need to rely on anyone else just in case the outside world keeps getting crazy. Now, some might call that paranoid, but I call it being prepared.
Prepper or something?
Survivalist.
Now, this is going to take a lot of hard work and money. Work I'm not afraid of, and money I got. So all that's left to do is to make it happen. Now let me give you a quick tour of the land that we bought. Which we have our house, our shed, and our silo. Got a small field back there. Got a little dealership back there, which we own it. So not a neighbor there. There is a little small bakery. Another person just like us started off a little bakery up there. Can't do much about that now. We've got ourselves a little workshop down here. And the rest of it, fields. Now there is one place we could sell our goods. We're going to try and be self-sufficient. Now, that's going to take some work. Got to get started. As you can see, we have a lot of fields. We have one field ready to harvest. So first thing we need to do is we need to get some equipment here. I've made some calls. Got some trucks going to be rolling in, dropping off some equipment, and then we can get to harvesting this field so we can start planting and prepping, be self-sufficient. Okay, so we got a few pieces of equipment brought over. We got our truck, a grain container on the back. Now these containers, they're going to be useful for more than just holding grain. That's going to come later on down in the build. So keep an eye out for those containers because that's going to be a pretty important part of our self-sustaining and safe farmyard. We also got a twin screw, big old New Holland header, and this tractor, very old. You're going to notice we're going to get a lot of stuff like this on the map. Now, things are getting crazy. Weird things happen. Older vehicles don't have all those fancy computers and chips and things to go wrong. So there's going to be a lot of these older equipment on the map working in the farm. So just in case things go wrong, those things will still run. First thing we got to do, we got to jump in. We got to start harvesting. See, we're struggling up this hill a little bit, but we'll be fine. We got the time. Now this grain, even this straw, not going to be super useful for us right now. Not exactly trying to sell it for profit. That's what the grain containers are for, so we can pack it in there, seal it up tight, save it for future use. The straw, of course, we will save because at some point, to be truly self-sustaining, we're going to need our own animals to have a sustainable food source other than the grain. Got to have some proteins. So the straw will come in handy later on down the road. All of this is preparing, prepping for later. So while this land looks kind of normal right now, all of this is going to change. The look of this farm is going to change dramatically over time as we add things, move things, probably cut down some of them trees. It's going to be exciting to see what we can get done. Time to unload that grain. Got a pretty good capacity on it. Couldn't quite get the whole field. And harvesting around these trees is not that easy. You're going to have to rethink that when we redesign this farm of ours. Get this container over here and start filling it up. This would be nice for us. Easy storage. Keep everything in there safe, away from anything that can get to it. Make it last a long time, which is what we're after. Now, a lot of this grain will be turned into other things. Need to make some flour, some breads, all kinds of foods. Can't just live off of wheat. We're gonna have to put down some projects, some production, so we can make our own foodstuffs, diesels, all kinds of things. We're eventually want to make everything ourselves. We don't want to have to leave this farm, the confines of this farm. So that is going to take a lot of work. But this is the start. All right, we've got the last of the wheat harvested. Dumping the grain into our container. Next, we have to get that straw baled up, put away. We have so much to do on this farm. I hope you guys stick with me, because we have a lot planned for this farm. Some stuff you may have not have seen before. It's going to be really cool. I'm very excited about it. Got a lot of work to do. That's going to have to wait till next time. As always, guys, if you like these videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching.